Hey guys, it's me, Sneaky Adma, bruh. It's a little while ago. I don't know why this is just now bothering me, but it is. So I thought I'd talk about it today and push off today's video till tomorrow, which I'm also probably going to push off tomorrow's video to the next day because I also have something to talk about tomorrow that happened today that I watched on the news. Regardless, so what I had seen long ago was when Markiplier had gotten hacked, or his PayPal got hacked, and they leaked how much money he had made, and there was like this huge amount of butthurt about how much money he had made. I feel like people sometimes forget that YouTubers do make money, and especially if you're at such a high status like Markiplier or PewDiePie or fucking, I don't know, there's no one bigger than PewDiePie, but like Smosh and shit like that. Like Smosh has fucking like movie deals, bro. That's how much influence Smosh has, and people forget that sometimes people do this as a job. I don't really understand why there's so much outcry, especially with the Markiplier haters who don't like Markiplier at all and are just using it like, oh, you made X amount of money this year, you're such a piece of shit. Like, I think Markiplier, out of almost any of the YouTubers that I've ever watched, as long as I've watched him or Gold Glove or Like Butter, those guys are the people that I still find genuine YouTubers no matter how big they got. They're still just great influences and great people. And what I'm not really talking about them today. I'm really talking about the fact that people seem to forget that YouTube is not even just YouTube, just making content and putting it on the internet, whether that's on Facebook. That's not a fucking legitimate one, dude. I can't. Whether it's YouTube, Twitch, or any type of streaming service, video streaming service, you make money off of it. I don't understand why it's such a big deal to some people. It's a job. It's like a broadcasting platform and a content creating platform. And people that get knocked for money or making money on it, that just boggles my mind. And then the other thing is like the view whoring. Like Keemstar made a 30-second video on Twitter the other day talking about how when people call him or anybody really a view whore, saying, oh, you're only doing this for the views. What else would you be making videos for? I mean, obviously you want to make an impact or whatever you want to make these videos for, that's your goal. I mean, I personally make videos for the fun of it. Of course I want more views. Of course I'd like to have a bigger audience and make bigger discussions and have topics be risen, start a podcast, do a bunch of other different things. But it's like I also do it because I like doing it. I don't just do it just solely for views. I mean, views are great. I don't understand why anybody gets knocked for wanting views or more views. I don't know if people think that's some type of mental disability where it's like self-validation through how many views you get on a YouTube video. I really just like talking and starting discussions and having conversation about controversial things, political things, dumbass fucking retarded arguments. Like, I don't understand why people get such a fucking pinched nerve when, oh my god, Markiplier made that much money, or the article that came about how much money PewDiePie made, and it sounded so just negligent towards him about how he made this much money, and the whole article just seemed really degrading almost. You know how people can use words to make it really embarrassing regardless of who you are. I don't understand why there's such a negative tie between money being made on YouTube and people wanting more views. I never understood that. That's the whole point of even uploading videos, is you want people to watch them. You want viewers. You want people to hear your opinion and to see what you created. Now, to me, making that the sole purpose of why you're uploading content is kind of hollow. I mean, personally, I don't just make these videos solely for people to watch them and make ungodly amounts of money off of them. I like the small community that I have, and once it grows out of proportion, it sucks that I can't keep in contact with you guys that watch my videos now, the very few that do. And I don't say that in a negative way by saying the very few. I've made some pretty good friends from just this channel, this small little community. But it boggles my mind how people think that wanting views and making money off of YouTube is such like a fucking sellout thing to do. A sellout would be someone like Smosh, in my personal opinion. And I don't understand, like, if somebody was offered, okay, let's say you have something that you really enjoy doing. You enjoy making toys, or you enjoy shit, dude, sitting and watching Netflix. I don't know. Something that you enjoy. And then someone came up to you and said, hey, I can pay you for that. Of course, there's all the restrictions and contracts and all that fun legal shit. But still, like, if you were offered to be paid for something you love doing and could wake up every single morning and do just that and not have to worry about going to a job that you hate, wouldn't you fucking say yes? Like, is everyone fucking naive to that fact? Is it just because they're sad? Like, I'm sad with the job that I have right now. It's shitty. I make crappy fucking wages, bro. And I'm kind of stuck at the moment. I'm trying to work my way out of it, but I'm stuck at the moment. And this is one of those jobs, retail jobs, working at McDonald's or working those starting jobs, personally to me, is something I don't want to do for the rest of my life. I find no enjoyment out of it. I've met some pretty cool people and I've made some pretty strong friendships, but goddamn, I wish I could quit that fucking job. And that's one of those jobs just I go to every day and saying, I'm only here to make money. With me, either doing broadcasting or doing this or doing Twitch or doing something where I enjoy making content, if I could wake up and do that every single day of my life, I would probably be the most humbled and appreciative person as anyone. Like, that's, to me, I could appreciate that because I know what it's like to work such an awful fucking job and think every single day like, man, I just wish things would be different. And I'm in that state of mind. So if I could move on to like something like broadcasting or being a partner on Twitch or being partnered on YouTube or just something other than where I'm at, I think I'd be so greatly appreciated. And I think that's a lot of what some of these people that go out and attack Markiplier and PewDiePie and say, you're just in it for the money, you sell out, fuck you, you're doing nothing with your life, you're not working hard or anything like that. Like, dude, if everyone in the country could be told, hey, you can make $1 million a year if you sit on your ass and watch Netflix all day, I don't think there'd be a damn person that'd say no, honestly. Nobody wants to work, man. Nobody wants to get up every day and do back-breaking labor. Honestly though, I'm not gonna lie, I find it rejuvenating to do some hard work, break some trucks down and lift some heavy shit. I feel that, that makes me feel good and empowered and, reminds me of how fucking unathletic I am. But still, if I was told, hey man, I'll give you $300 a day to watch Breaking Bad the entire season for a week, I don't think there'd be anybody that would deny that contract. And don't get me wrong, hard work is a good thing and you can work hard at anything you do, but at the end of the day, to me, I want to find a job or a career path or something that I want to wake up and do every single day of my life. I don't want to wake up and be like, man, I got to go to work today, and just have the most negative connotation behind that statement. You know what? You got to work for the things that you want. If you want that position in a job or you want to be this or that, you're gonna have to work for it, and there's no way around that. We're starting to raise a generation of where you can work a basic job and get everything that you've ever wanted, and people don't understand how fucking irrational that is. And that's one of the greatest things about living in at least North America, is you can do just that even though the odds or the corporation might be trying to push you down and say no you can't, you still can, because there's loopholes and there's things that they can't tell you to do, and there's no way they can actually stop you. There's no one can stop you in doing what you want to do, at least in the aspect of YouTube and Twitch, any type of creative artistic job. But you just got to work hard, man. That's really all I have to say. This turned out to be more of like an inspirational talk rather than bitching about the fucking retards who are like, oh, you make too much money for doing nothing. I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. The most agonizing thing about doing this is jump cutting audio. And I mean, editing's tedious and it does take work. It is work. It takes me 3 or 4 hours in total to render, to talk, to edit and upload. Like, people don't understand that this is not just like a cakewalk. I mean, it's a cakewalk to some other jobs, but then again, there's some jobs are cakewalks to other jobs. The jobs that are harder than this are cakewalks to another job. So I don't fucking understand the whole concept behind complaining about how much somebody makes. I was just about to get back into a whole nother rant. But anyways, guys, slap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel for more of my content. My name's Sneaky Adma. As always, guys, have a fucking fantastic day. And I'll see you guys in the next video.